Good evening. It is 8, almost 20 after 8 on Saturday. I'm sitting here with Monkey tonight.
Hi.
He doesn't want to be on video, so we are going to do a movie review. We went to see Monkey, myself, and Boo Boo went to go see Renfield this afternoon, and we loved it, yes?
Yep.
Yes, it was fantastic. In fact, when we got to the theater and we got all our goodies and stuff, the lady was telling us how fantastic it was. I think she said she saw it like 3 times now?
Twice in the last 3 days.
Yeah. So, and she was not wrong. It was fantastic. What did you think of it? You don't like Nicolas Cage.
No, I don't really like Nicolas Cage in most movies, but I still thought Renfield was really good. It kind of reminded me of Evil Dead and like the over the top gore and the humor.
Yes, it was awesome. It suited his acting style to a T. that kind of dark humor, grindhouse.
Yeah.
Everything's way over the top, too much kind of style. Everything was really loud.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was awesome. We had such a good time. We even enjoyed, I think, the trailers beforehand. We were doing some of the trivia and stuff.
Stray.
Yeah.
Bite his dick off.
It was, yeah. We've decided we need to go see Stray. It was a preview that we seen. It's a cartoon movie, and we're all thinking it's some sort of like Disney Pixar family thing, and it is so not.
Comes out, throws a beer can at the dog.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. We want to go see it.
I haven't seen you laugh at a movie, let alone a goddamn trailer that much.
Yeah.
I just turned to my left and all I see is you dying.
It was pretty awesome. Like smacking Boo Boo in the leg.
I just turn and your face has gone completely red, like you're glowing red. You're just like, you're crying, laughing at these dogs. One of them's like humping a garden gnome.
It was so good. It was so good. As soon as one of the dogs swore, it was like, oh yeah.
It's like, this is the movie.
I need to see this.
This is the movie.
It was so good. Yeah, and we've seen the trailer for, I always want to say it's Mother something, but it's not. That's the tagline.
It's Evil Dead, Sweet Jesus. It's Rise of the Evil Dead.
Yeah, Evil Dead Rise or Rise the Evil, whatever the hell, the new Evil Dead movie.
I'm not, whether it's like a remake, a sequel to the remake, or a sequel to the original.
Yeah, we're all kind of confused about that. We don't know where or if it's something like a standalone, like who friggin' knows. But it looks really good. It looks super creepy.
Yeah.
So I think not next weekend, but the following, 1st of May, that weekend, I think we'll all go. And that'll be my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll watch a scary movie in the theater together. I don't think I've been to an actual horror movie in the theater, like,
Never
ever.
have I.
Like, outside of Insidious, but that wasn't really horror. That was like thriller. It was jump scares. It was psychological.
I've never seen a horror movie in a theater either. It's always been on the couch.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe the closest thing would be Jaws.
Horror movie.
I don't know. I mean, it's creepy as fuck.
I feel like it's more tension building than creepy for me.
Yeah.
It's more like when's something gonna actually happen.
Yeah, you're right. I think if you want to bring back a movie to the theater, I think a good one to go see would be like The Exorcist.
Yeah.
That would be killer. I would love to see that on a big screen. But it was a good time, eh? Like, I mean, I know what to expect from a Nicolas Cage movie, but I don't always like them.
Yeah, I've never seen a Nicolas Cage movie that I've outright liked. Every single one I've been disappointed with. But that Renfield
it was fantastic. It was
Especially
so
when
good.
they dressed him up to look as Bela Lugosi at the beginning.
Well, yeah, that was really interesting because they did this whole thing when Renfield's like explaining like the backstory, and they actually showed clips from Bela Lugosi's Dracula.
But it's Nicolas Cage.
But
yeah.
it started off, originally it was Bela Lugosi, or at least my brain told me it was.
No, it was...
And then they seamlessly incorporated Nicolas Cage and whoever it is that plays Renfield.
It was Nicolas from the
into the original black and white movie, and they did it like beautifully. It didn't look.
I think what they did was, because it was Nick from the beginning, is that they just reshot it on like in black and white with the older camera.
I don't know how they do shit like that. I'm not a camera person.
They didn't.
As anybody who watches my channel will tell you. But they did a beautiful job. I was really impressed. That actually kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
That was really cool. But I also love Bela Lugosi. So.
The only Bela Lugosi movie I've seen has been him in Dracula.
Yeah. He did a lot. He did a few movies as Dracula, I believe, but
I've only seen one.
The original was, I mean,
Yeah.
I think the only Dracula movie I would never see because I
Blackula.
can't stop laughing at it is Nosferatu. No, Nosferatu, the German film.
The German one.
It's the I believe the very first.
Yeah, it was the knockoff
Dracula
one.
movie.
It was the knockoff.
But that was done before sound, like it's a silent movie. Yeah, that one I won't see. I need.
Well, that's the movie that made it so that sunlight kills vampires.
Is it?
Yeah, because in the original novel, they just lose their powers in the daylight, or not even. They just get slightly.
In Bram Stoker's?
Yeah, in the original Dracula novel, they just get weaker in the daylight.
Have you read it?
I've read pieces of it, and I've read summaries, and I've listened to people talking about the book.
Huh.
But in daylight, he doesn't die. He doesn't die in daylight.
It just makes him weak and stuff.
Yeah. And he didn't actually have... Originally, he didn't have an accent either. He actually trained himself to have an English person accent. Because he wanted to blend in.
Well, Bela Lugosi had an accent.
Yeah.
So.
and he used his actual accent.
Yeah.
Which made it 100 times better.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that the movie would have been, like, a little bit worse if it was just an English dude.
Yeah. No, he gives that some class.
Yeah.
He makes it super creepy. He's all dashing and seductive, and then he kills you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of the trailer of the other Dracula movie? I can't even pronounce the name of the... It's named after a boat, and I can't remember the name of the boat.
Like Demerta. Google.
Are you gonna Google it?
Yeah.
You don't have Wi-Fi. I don't want you using your data.
Balls.
Balls. Nope, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that looked interesting. I don't know if I'd go to the theater to see it. I would stream it.
It looked a lot less like Dracula, and a lot more like Nosferatu, where it was like more of like a bat human hybrid.
Yeah.
Than like a dude with fangs that can shapeshift, as like all that.
Yeah. It's kind of a different take on your what has become the traditional vampire, right?
Yeah.
That carb coma I was talking about is starting to set in. I'm tired again. We ate so much candy at the theater.
I didn't even know I was eating half of the time.
Neither. I mean, you couldn't see. We went to the dollar store before the movie, and I bought like a purse full of candies and chocolates and whatever.
I was gonna say half the time, like you were leaning it over to me, and I was like,
I'm nudging the kids. Here, eat.
And I'm sitting here like, all right, roll the dice. What's it gonna be this time? Like there were like three little packages of candy, and they all were in the same like type of packaging, and I like, couldn't tell the difference between none of them.
No.
So I'm just reaching my hand and like, hope that this is good.
Mm-hmm. Mama don't buy garbage. Well, I knew you guys weren't really big fans of the Maltesers.
Oh, I like Maltesers.
Oh, do you? I didn't think you did.
Yeah.
It was Boo Boo. Fuck, I hate editing. God damn it. It was Boo Boo that didn't want any of the Maltesers, because I nudged him a couple of times and he was like, no.
Yeah, I took a couple bites and
yeah.
Yeah, I got like a handful of them.
Yeah, I'm not big on sharing the Maltesers. I love the Maltesers.
You accidentally gave me the Maltesers.
Well, consider yourself lucky. I don't know. It was a good time. It was the first time we'd all gone to the movies, the three of us together. We have never, ever, ever done that.
Yeah.
That is so
I don't
sad.
think I've ever been to the movies with more than one other person.
Oh, really?
No. It's me and Dad. I don't think I've ever been to the theaters with
With your stepmom?
Yeah. And me and you and I went to see like when the Star Wars sequels came out. Me and my brother.
Yeah, Boo Boo has taken you a couple of times. He
Yeah.
took you on New Year's one year, and
Yeah.
there was at least one or two other times. Maybe it was just one other time.
Yeah, I haven't been in the movies with him all that much.
No.
Only
No, usually
maybe
it's
one
your
or two.
dad.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing to do, like on a weekend, especially on a shitty day. Just go to a
I was
matinee
gonna
or
say
something.
it's like one of the quickest things.
You
We
know.
tend to go when it's like with Dad. We tend to go like later, and by the time I get home, it's like, well, like half an hour to play video games, and then I get to go to sleep.
Yeah.
To sleep.
Yeah, I like to do the matinee because there's always nothing to do in the afternoon. Do you know what I mean? Especially on a day like I mean, it was nice when we went to the movies, but when we came out, like all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Right, we had a little
Mini
torrential
hurricane.
downpour. Jesus.
We had a mini hurricane for a little bit.
Yeah, it was like 15 or well, it was probably like 20 minutes we were standing. Well, I was, because you guys decided to watch the end credits. And I went out for a smoke.
Hey, we got to listen to some metal.
Yeah, Boo Boo said there was some pretty good music at the end. I don't need to hang around for music. It's fine. I needed a smoke. But I got stuck with the crazies outside. Like, some dude asked me for a light. Well, some chick came over and asked me for a light. And I was like, okay. So I gave her a light. That's fine. As I'm giving her a light, some dude comes over and bums a smoke. He's like, anybody got a smoke? I'm like, fuck, no. No. Give out my cigarettes. Get a job. Jesus. He's got a handful of cash and coins because he's, going to the movies and he's going to play video games, right? He said so much. Like, then if you're choosing, your movie and your game over your cigarettes, you don't need a cigarette that bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're not getting one of mine. She gave him a smoke. And it's typical. You go to bumming a smoke and then he's bumming a light. Like you don't even have a lighter, my guy.
What?
Oh yeah. I was like, whatever.
Jesus.
Took my lighter and I gave it to him, and he went around the corner there because it was raining, right?
Yeah.
And he comes back like, I don't know, a minute later, and he's like, can I get your lighter again? My cigarette went out. And I was like, you got water on it, didn't you? He's like, yeah. I didn't even have to say it. I'm looking at him. He's like, yeah, it got wet. It's raining,
You're sitting there looking up like, oh, it is?
Is that what it's doing?
It's like, it's raining, is it?
Oh my Lord. Dig my lighter out again. And whatever. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it had to have been about 20 minutes that we were waiting for it to die down enough that we could get to the car and, you know, not get washed away. But it was a good time. I really enjoyed spending the afternoon with you guys.
Yeah.
We don't get to do that very often.
We're sitting between the front door and then the door that actually goes into the theater itself. We're just sitting in that, like...
The little cove there.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
waiting for the rain to stop.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Right.
It stopped now finally, though, so there's that. Did you see the sky yesterday? It was like a blood red sky. I took a picture of it. Put it up on
Red sky
Twitter.
at morning, sailor's warning.
Mm-hmm. This was red sky at night, so sailor's delight. And then I didn't get a picture. I got a picture of there was a rainbow. And I got a picture of that. But then the other part of the rainbow was actually over the Staples sign when I went to get your brother yesterday. And it was so bright. It was so bright. But I was driving. I couldn't take a picture of it. It was really pretty. Yeah. We have kind of an ugly sky tonight. I don't like it. It's all gray and cloudy. There's the moon. The fingernail moon. Cute.
The geese are going to invade it.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
bastards.
Lots of Canadian death chickens out right now. They're evil.
Didn't you have to fold up like a baby stroller, like swing at them one time?
Yeah, I had to do it once when I was with you at the park. We were on the
People
boardwalk.
just whipping out their phones.
Well, no. But nobody helped.
They're just watching on like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen next.
I literally had you like behind me and I'm like swinging the stroller around 'cause fucking gooses are going crazy. And it happened once with my goddaughter when I lived in Toronto.
Did you have to like throw over your back?
Well, yeah, I had her up over my shoulder, poor little thing. And same idea, I had her stroller beating the shit out of Canadian death chickens everywhere. It was like swashbuckling the geese. Like those things are crazy. I hate gooses. Yeah.
Oh,
But anyhow, I think we're gonna boot because we're at almost the 20-minute mark, and it's hot as balls in this fucking car.
I'm sitting here with a sweater and jacket on.
Same, bud. Same. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna have our coffee and hot chocolate, and I'm probably gonna take one for the team and polish off the rest of that fucking candy. Because I am not a quitter. I'm gonna find a movie and yeah.
I took a bite of that sour candy, and the first bite made me Asian for like a half a second.
Careful, you're going up. This is going up on YouTube. They might not like that reference.
All right. Is that good for that?
More editing.
Yeah, and then every other bite just slowly became more and more numb.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of those candies because they tend to give you mum mouth. Like, you know,
I
they
already
put like
have a burn
like
on my tongue, so
film on your entire mouth. It's disgusting.
I already had like a burn on the middle of my tongue from tea.
Oh, well. Excuse me. Yeah, anyway, good times. Run! If she falls, I'm gonna die. I'll be so happy. And her friend's filming it. Fabulous. Oh, is this for TikTok, ladies? Look at her dancing. Yeah, oh yeah, twerk. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We're creepy and we're watching you. I see what you're doing. Your mother know what you're doing here? Oh dear. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna boot. So anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.